What's up, man? We're back for another live session. We had some nice moves going on in the market. Let's see how everything else play out. The most recent trade we got is this US 30 buy. We caught the sale at the end of last week. All targets got hit on that thing. Turned out to be a beautiful move. Where are we? Yeah, so after this sale, I I actually took a buy down at the lows. Went in profit right here. This wick closed that trade out in profit. So we entered in right at this area. Right now we're waiting to see if we can get a pullback and possibly enter in a quick sale on this thing. Let me put this on a 1 hour. I'm gonna pull up my entries and let you see them. All right, so we ended up catching a nice spot as soon as we entered right here. That thing took off. I noticed the area to add another position, so we did so right there to catch two buys on US 30 during the New York session. So right now we're right up under the last target area, but I want to see how this thing play out on the daily time frame. It's pretty much making or retesting the trend line. Oh dang. I went to the wrong screen. Sorry about that, y'all. But right here we're retesting this trend line. So I want to see what happens once we get to that zone. What was that? 15 minute. All right, right here, this 236, we got the Tokyo session low. So good chance we can see a pullback to retest that. We also got a double bottom on the 15 minute right there. So within the next couple of hours of doing the London session, I'm looking to either see a retest to this area and maybe a pullback here, or a push to our last target, then this pullback. We'll see how it play out. But so far, huge win for US 30. Two TPs hit. Okay. Now we just gotta wait. This is the part where everybody get bored. But this is the part that's gonna make a difference, man. Patience. It's not always fast, but it can be consistent. ticket. Boom, boom. Our last gold trade played out well too, man. Oh damn! Look at that. So we actually just entered this sale at the top of the session. But the trade I'm referring to is this buy. We got a 1 to 28 buy on gold, all targets hit. Yeah, hit the smoke for man. And now we just entered this sale. I'll go ahead and show you guys the centuries too. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Boom, 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 boom. And we called all of these trade setups live. We got this trade set up at break even right now. Boom, boom. So with gold, I'm looking for a quick move. With that entry, that's a 1 to 6 right here. Oh, go back. I'm definitely gonna monitor it because we could possibly push a little further than that level. I really didn't expect it to move so quickly. Let's check something out. All right, cool. So that level that we got falls right above the 382. We got another level right here where all of these structural rejections are. That falls right on the 50 fib. So we'll take a look at both of these levels as possible targets for this gold sale that we got open right now. Already we're in profit. We just need to see another break. So on this time frame, we got a lot of rejections right here at this area. Normally, when you see stuff like that in the market, you got traders put in stop losses underneath areas like that. So I trade to see them broken. That's what other people call liquidity, but to keep it simple, it's just capturing people money. They make money off of taking yours. So when you learn to identify areas like that, you trade towards them, trade past them, you put yourself in great positions to make profitable trades, even with your scalps. If this thing stops at this target, even right here, that's a 1 to 6. If we make it to the 382, that's a 1 to 8. All the way to the 50, that's a 1 to 10 with this setup. From looking at a couple basic things, once you understand how they work. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if this area is going to hold up, if we'll get another break. So far this week, man, we got... I'm going to have to count the pips live for you so y'all can believe it. But it's over 5,000 with a couple trades with US 30 and gold. Appreciate the follow. Y'all make sure y'all head to their website and get access to that Trading Essential bundle so you can trade with me live for free. And catch the same trades that I catch. Right now I'm looking at the trade setups on TradingView, but I place the trades on Trade Locker, or I place them on Vantage. But we got on here actually to just do a charting session, but we found this quick scalping opportunity and took it. Right now it's already up a 1 to 4. We'll see how it responds at this level again. To keep it simple, we're looking for a break. We got a lot of rejections right here. We want to see gold drop beneath and hit one of our levels. Man, which day was that we were live? I think it was Tuesday. We set up some trade setups on our US 30 sale. Y'all stayed online with me. I think for about an hour. As soon as I got off, all our damn targets got hit. This is the trade right here. Man, every target got hit. What was that? 9:30? Yeah, because we got on a little early that day. So y'all stuck it out with me, talking through all of this consolidation. Soon as y'all left, all of the money was made. That was another 1 to 14 trade on US 30. Just using this same concept. I appreciate the follow. Using this same concept. So again, we call these trade setups live throughout the week. I execute them live so you can see it for yourself. I also post the results in the story. I share the entries and show them to you on my live account. But back to gold, man. Looks like we're pulling back. We didn't get that break at that level. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and protect this trade setup. And just wait to see how this thing works out from there. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to do that. All right, cool. So risk-free trade. We'll set an alert right here and check the news out. Appreciate the follow, man. I'm sorry about that. I didn't hear you when you. Oh, which platforms? I said I'm charting on TradingView, and I'm actually trading on Trade Locker. So right now we're checking out the news. Tomorrow we got high volatility with USD. So we just look at the things that we're taking a look at already. Gold, US 30. That pound USD sale we call went crazy. As soon as it hit our zone on the 4 hour, got a slight break above this high. Then it did exactly what we expected. Let's see what's going on. So right here, to keep it simple, consolidation is the beginning and ending of every trend. We could see a continuation. We could see a reversal. On the 3 hour, this looks like that was that break of consolidation. Looks like it was retested too. Let's go a little deeper in there and see. So this is why I use all time frames when I'm trading. On the higher time frames, it's not as messy and you can clearly see, okay, when I go down to the smaller intervals, this is the area where range is mostly going to be. Those are the areas where I can possibly find another entry. Damn, it looked like it got played already. Let's see. I'm going to set alert just in case. That's beautiful. So again, the same thing we talked about. Got a lot of rejections. We want to see if price pull back underneath that. If we get that retest, we'll enter in the buy right here. Bree, what up? Black Eyed Joe, what up? Just looking at some of these setups. All right, that's gold bouncing at the 236. Brandy, what's up? How y'all doing? So depending on which one of these levels are hit, that'll determine what we'll do during the London session. Overall, I think this thing is going to continue with this buy. We just took advantage of this quick sale opportunity while we could. Got a TP hit on gold, nice trade. Now we'll wait to see how the rest of this thing turns out, man. Put an alert right here. Let's hit you up. All right, US 30 right where we want it. We just gotta be patient. Looks like we can definitely drop a little lower in there. Yep. Nah, this is US 30, US 30, Hamad. But we are also trading gold. We just jumped in the gold sale. We got a quick, I believe, 1 to 4 sale. Now we're waiting to see how the rest of it turns out. Let's see. Yeah, so we jumped on to chart it, and end up trading it. Yeah, so we'll see how this thing respond right here. So, okay, Dan, what you mean by that? Go back to US 30. Oh, look at the ticker open. All right, we'll check that out for you. So we'll set an alert right here on US 30. We'll go check out open for Dan. Appreciate the follow, Dan. All right. So I'm going out to the monthly, man. We want to see what's going on with this thing. So with stuff like this, it's dangerous because it could definitely fall beneath these lows. Okay, but the same amount of risk that you have as far as that danger, you have the risk for opportunity there as well. So it doesn't mean be afraid. It's just something that you need to be aware of. Okay. So what I do with things like this is I just keep it simple and I trap price. I figure out what the range is. What I mean by range, I want to see what price is traveling in between. All right, so in this case, Dan, you're in between $1 and $4 for this monthly range, and it's been doing that since 2002. So I don't know what news you got, but that'll probably help you as to when you'll see a move. Now, something that is important just happened, this break right here. That is significant. But since you're so late, I'm gonna show you why that's fucking dangerous. And this is why it's really dangerous to only trade using the news versus understanding what's going on technically. What you missing this move from right here? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people made some money from 63 cent to $1.65. Oh, yeah, they made a lot of money. This is the area of resistance right here. So everything that they made, if they don't take it, they can lose it. And for most of these cases, people are gonna buy right here. They're gonna take a L while these other people close their positions. So the safest thing that you can do since you are late to the party is you can wait for it to break above $2.30 or you can wait until you see another retest of 75 cent, which is what I would suggest. Because if it pull back to that level and it hold, that'll make it more valuable to me to be stronger. Yep, and right there at 89 cent, 74 cent, that's a good entry. Yeah, so that's the spot right there. I will wait until it gets to that level. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. I'll wait until it gets to that level to look for the long. The stop loss would definitely be underneath 33 cent, because you got to protect this trade because you do not know how low this thing could go. But if this rejection is legitimate, this is the area where you're going to have the safest entry and the best risk reward ratio on this trade. And you can also hold this thing really, because if you just go to retest the weekly high, that gives you a 1 to 6 on that trade. And I'm pretty sure you're looking to probably hold that long term anyway, but that's a great spot to enter. Like I said, you maximize your gain, minimize your risk. It's a great position. Let's see. Let's see. One more. All right, cool. I got you. Let's see what's going on over here. We just got an alert trigger. Let me take a look at US 30 again. We'll check out the other one. Oh, that looked really muddy. Okay, nothing yet. I'm still in that range. All right, cool. Let's check out that other one. Uh oh, look like we got some connectivity issues on the instrumental. Let's see what you got. BBAI. All right, same thing. Going out to these higher time frames. Mm, yeah, so these trade setups that you're finding, they're really like unicorns. Okay? I would say it would be a lot safer to trade something that's got a little more stability. But again, if this thing pop off, endless opportunity. I don't know if you got options for a sell on this thing. But really quick, what I say on this monthly, this was an area of resistance. This wick already tested that level. So with price being this impulsive, moving back up, he said, "I like unicorns." Hey Dan, shit can get real nice, real quick. As long as you're disciplined, I don't have an issue with it. I just always gotta let you guys know about the risk involved, especially when you're looking at these trade setups. So with price moving back to this level with this momentum that it got on even on the monthly, it's a good chance that you could see a break above. Now the thing is when. On the weekly, if we get a close like that above that level, that's a good sign. So what price point is that? We need to see the week close out above 776. The daily. The daily high Let's see what's up there at $16. We're gonna check out 1265 and right here at the highs at. We'll see what's in that wick. I actually like that high at 1295. So that's a key level for me. And we also need to see what's going on up here in this wick. Let's see. Let's go to the 2 hour. Still just a wick. Let me try the 30-minute. Damn. Okay, that was a really impulsive move. There's no resistance up there. Now, the reason I still will watch this area is because all of these rejections that happen underneath it. That means we got traders placing stop losses right there in that area to protect their trades. And I say this all the time, the market is man-made, it's also man-manipulated. When you learn how to spot areas like this, you'll know where to trade towards. A lot of people may be looking for resistance to happen right here. Their stop losses will get clipped. This level will get touched, and then you'll see the rejection. So in seeing that over the years, I just started to prepare for it in all of my trade setups. Yeah, what's going on, Doc? We're gonna look at. I was actually looking at pound JPY. So with this thing, the safest thing to do is to watch this area. At the end of this week, we need to see it close above 775. If we get a break right here, this is most likely going to be the flag that leads us there. The safest places to enter is to wait on this high to be broken. We get in on this retest between 855. Now what is that? 837 and 882. And you take that buy up to those levels that we just talked about. Outside of that, I would just wait. Because again, you missed this move. And when you're jumping in this late, without waiting for a confirmation of a continuation, you're just asking for trouble. You got shares at 425, 25K. Let me see, 425. 425, that's a good spot. That's right at that breaker structure. So exactly, it looked like you could get a retest of that area too, by the way. But exactly what I'm discussing with this is what I'm telling you to wait for as far as that next entry, okay? So this, what you're seeing is what the market does repeatedly. Let me try to explain it without getting too technical. You'll see things like this with the market moving down. You'll see it doing like this, moving up. This area where you're just trending sideways is really important because when you get breaks, whether it's moving up or it's something small like this and it's moving down, it gives you a true idea of what's going on. So that's why I was letting you know, after it's moving sideways like this, if you get a break, that lets you know you can hold that trade. If this thing breaks beneath right here, it's most likely going to drop beneath your entry. Okay? So the way this works, a lot of people get caught up in these strategies and they forget a real simple thing. price has to make higher highs and higher lows if it's going to continue to go up. This is the high. If it does not break this high, it will retest this low or break it. So if you do not get a break above this high, I would be looking to take profit on these positions because most likely it's going to drop at least to 389, if not all the way down to 146. Okay? So I'm going to tell you again before we move. You need to see a close above 776 at the end of the week. What is this? BBAI? Yeah. You need to see a close above 776 by the end of the week. If you do not break above this high right here, what you're going to see is a pullback beneath your entry or well below it. So you start seeing price breaking beneath, what's this, $6? It's about time to get up out of there. And I say $6 because, again, you got to let price do its thing. You got to give it space to move. A lot of people, they get caught up in the scalping, and you forget that everything has a process. In order for it to go higher, it has to pull back. You can't start freaking out every time the market gives you a retracement, and that's why we change the processes of our system. We have to get you focused on the mindset first, because these trade setups that we get these entries, we get these extremely nice positions because we're comfortable with the way the market moves. We're comfortable in the fight. I know if I'm sparring, it's only so many things that you can do, so I don't have that much to be afraid of because I'm prepared for anything that you throw at me. Same thing with trading. Once you get familiar with these concepts mentally, it's easy to implement them strategically when it comes to trading. I wonder if the internet is working better now. I don't know. Maybe it's just that. Oh no, it's not. That sounds crazy. We'll just let that go. Oh, no problem, man. I appreciate you, Dan. All right, let's go back to pound JPY. Oh, this internet is getting choppy on us, man. We'll have to close out after pound JPY. So we got hit at break even during the New York session on, what is this, pound JPY. So really quick, we're trading within range. I saw a retest of this high with this wick. So we took this sale, went in profit briefly, but as you can see, this thing pulled back. Now, it did not break above this high, so we need to see this high broken to confirm that this sale is, that this buy is legitimate. If not, if it does not break that high, this sale is still valid. So really just have to watch the momentum on the smaller time frames. Looks like we got a retest of a trend line. Nope, not quite. Okay. Yeah, this was definitely the key level of structure right here with pound JPY. This next candle is important. So we got this bullish engulfing taking out a couple of candles right here. So we need to see how this side respond. If we get just a pullback to this, what is that? To the open of that bear candle and price reject, Then that thing that we spoke about earlier, that continuation to the upside, we'll see that more than likely. Yeah, this is looking really bullish. Okay, there we go. Got a possibility right there. Now with all of these rejections right here, I always like to pay attention to both sides because it's equal opportunity, and if you are not prepared, then you just take a L. Obvious opportunity is the continuation of this uptrend. The rejection off of this area, moving upward. The other opportunity, we got a couple of rejections down here. Price very well could drop beneath those rejections, retest this 236, and then make that move to the upside. Okay, now in the 30 minute, got somewhat of a shooting star. The wick on the top isn't as long as I would like it to be, but this strong bearish close beneath it and this retest with this wick and another rejection in the next 15 minutes, if we close like this, huge chance we could see a continuation of this move to the downside for the rest of this session. So let's see. We're going to set some alerts. We don't have news either, so it should be a smooth move. No false breakouts, no funny business. Just some smooth moves. Let's see. Oh no. All right, so we're just going to set alerts below and above these highs. And let me go back. Let me see what session low that is. So we're either looking for a break of this trend to capture these stop losses here and retest our, what was it, a 236, or we're looking for a break above. And that looks like an inverse head and shoulders down there. Yep, on the 30 minute, right on the 236. That's funny. I like when stuff like that happen. We're definitely gonna test this out. What is that? I can't see. What session is that? Tokyo? Yeah, that's a Tokyo session. So we're looking to see a break beneath all of these sessions up here. Ooh. And a retest of the Tokyo session low. Come back in 30 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna come back in 30 minutes and take a look at that. This will be it for now. We'll keep watching Gold US 30 to see how everything turns out. Appreciate y'all for hopping on. Y'all be great. Again, for those that want to trade live with us, y'all can head to our website, profitakerseu.com. We walk you through setting up your demo accounts and your live accounts to show you how to place those trades. You also be able to, where's this thing? You also be able to get access to our mindset series. This is really where everything comes together, man. You have to learn how to be patient in these markets. All right, so appreciate TikTok. Love y'all. Be great. everybody else, again, we use those mindset series as well as the workbooks that come along with it. We call it the Codex. This is where we put everything together with ourselves before we let you loose in the market. We got a few books available as well on Amazon. 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results. This covers all of the concepts that you see me use to win these trade setups throughout the week. We also got a few log books to help you log your trade setups and your mindset in the process. Once you identify what your problem is, you'll know what to fix. Okay? We got merch available as well, so you guys support the vision, support the dream. And to join us, you can get that beginner bundle. I'm so damn silly. Beginner bundle. Tier 2. The elite. Those are the options. And remember, you guys, you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?